I have a very specific example where I feel like one foot's in my vortex and one is in the physical reality, and it's around a health diagnosis that I had from 8 years ago. And I know my body's ability to heal, and I do the meditations, and I know that that was a product of where I was then. And I'm not the same person vibrationally today, but by course of me living, it comes up. And I acknowledge it and I accept it, but I also know this other reality over here. And that's really where I want to be. But during the course of living, I have to represent myself as being over here. And I don't know how to negotiate that.
Well, just do what you have to do when you have to do it, but put emphasis on the part that feels the best to you. As we've been visiting with you here in this short time, you've talked about 1 foot in the vortex and 1 foot out of the vortex several times. So you have this awareness that you want something that is different than what you have. And of course, isn't that the process of every journey? If you are an expanding being, and you are, everyone is. So if more is coming, then isn't less happening right now? Isn't that just a consequence of expansion? So isn't it always improving, which means isn't there something that can be improved upon? So this is where the complete acceptance and making peace with what is. And it's about putting your emphasis on where you're going. The emphasis, not your undivided attention. We're not asking you to not live in the world and not be aware of your body. But the emphasis on where you're going. The emphasis on where you're going.
Okay.
So when you say, I've got 1 foot in this world and 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 1 foot in this world, we say, if you'd have 1 foot in this world and 1 foot in this world and 1 foot in this world, oh yeah, there's that one, and 1 foot in this world and 1 foot in this world and 1 foot in this world, oh yeah, there's that one, and 1 foot. In other words, emphasis on where you're going. We're not asking you to be delusional. We're not asking you to ignore completely what is. We're asking you to emphasize where you're going. Emphasize where you're going. And the analogy is annoying to most of you, but we love it, so we're going to give it to you anyway. It's like driving your vehicle out on the open road, looking out there, hopefully, rather than down. You never say, I would like a new Camaro, and I would like a glass floor. Why do you want a glass floor? Oh, and by the way, I need no windshield. I'd like my windshield on the floor. Because I need to be infinitely aware of where I am, and I'll just take my chances on where I'm going. Which is exactly the way a lot of people live. They are so infinitely aware of where they are that they're just taking their chances on where they're going because they're not looking where they're going. They're not feeling their way, you see.
Okay. All right. Thank you.